If you haven't already, check out my videos on YouTube where I talk about my many cube strategies, where I discuss some of the ways that you can get ahead. I have a video discussing the blue and red deck. I have a video about a black and green deck, and I'm most likely going to make one tonight about a blue and white build. Two of these, almost all of them are like controlled tempo decks, but I think this cube is the best, and I want to see what kind of deck I can make here. Now, I have two goals that are kind of conflicting with each other. On one hand, I really want to see if I can get another 7-0 run, in which case I know that I should definitely be drafting like blue and red, which I think is the strongest deck here. On the other hand, I want to see if I could win with a more traditional control deck. And the time that I had my most successful runs have all been with blue-white control, so I haven't really done mono white yet, so I might go for that. Really depends. Let's see what we get. Immediately, I see some fantastic options. I can see some very good blue cards, like if I pick up Thassa's Intervention, Siren Storm Tamer, Disdainful Stroke. Any of these cards, like let's say if I pick up one of these blue cards, most likely I will be able to get these next two blue cards here. So, might just go for Resplendent Angel though. I think this might be it. Might be time to go for a white deck. So, I know these blue cards, one of these blue cards will still be here, so the option to go blue will always be there. Let's see. I think Helm of the Host is the way to go. This card can get kind of insane when it gets going. And hopefully the Elite Guard Mage will be here on the way back, or fight as one. Okay, this card's gonna be okay. Let's see what we could do here. Alright. Now blue and red is actually pretty strong. I mean, white and red. These are two fantastic cards. Each of our boss is amazing. But I think I'm going with Vanishing Lights. Because I don't know if I'm going for... I don't know what colors I'm going for yet. I just know that I really want to make a white deck because I haven't done so yet. And I think white is a super strong color. Wow, a lot of strong black cards here. White-black is looking pretty good. Charming Prince not bad, but I think this card wheels. This is another card that usually wheels. No, it would be a very solid card. Might be a time to pick up one of these cards. I kind of don't like the way that white and black work together. Definitely not doing white and green. This would be nice if I was running like a low to the ground deck. I just go for God's Willing here and take whatever wheels the way back. God's Willing is a really good card. Scry, protection, all the stuff you want. Okay, so there's no white cards here, so this is when I have to start looking at other colors. This would be nice if I end up with a bunch of token cards. And I think that's what I'm going to pick up, just in case I end up with like a token deck here. This is a tough one. Field of the Dead is very strong. I think I'm going to take Dauntless Bodyguard though. White has some of the best one-drops in the game, so no reason not to go for that. And just take this. Ranger of Eos allows you to get up to 2 creature cards with a converted mana cost of 1 or less, so that's at the very least Dauntless Bodyguard. Let's see what else we can get. To be honest, not really a big fan of this deck. Running like a weedy white deck, it's pretty good. Otherwise, ability to exile graveyards is great. Afterlife is also really good. This is a tough one. Let's see what my... I actually kind of like this here. Gets rid of escape cards. Sometimes really mess with my opponents. I'm going to take this, just in case I end up drafting red or black. O's. Yes, dark magic attack. That's good. What's up, Kevin? Yeah. Dark magic attack. As I take. I guess I take this one. Yeah, man. I have to. I should do like a Yu-Gi-Oh stream or something. That would be fun. Play Yu-Gi-Oh with just some friends, right? Stream that. Yeah. Yeah, right. That would be a lot of fun. Let's see. So what do I take here? So I could definitely go for white and black. I think I'll go for white and red though. Probably should have gone to one drop minion there, but I have a dual land technically. I could get away with playing white and red. White and red is a pretty strong deck combo, but we'll see. My options are still quite open. The Eldest Reborn made it back. This is a bomb. So I could go for white black here. I could go for white red. It really just depends on the circumstances here. You know what? I don't like Infuriate, but I'm going to take it just because there is a white-red card that recycle. I forgot what it's called, but it's like 1 red, 2 white that allows me to recycle instants and stuff. So I do that. Wow. So I'm just going for straight up whites. This would be a strong card. It would be like a white token deck. But red-white is looking pretty tantalizing, especially with fires. Let's see. Got a weird mix going on right now. Only card I know for sure I'm going to play white because I have some great white cards, but let's see. Token deck would be very strong. This Giant Killer's fantastic. Rampaging Ferocidon, one of the best cards in the format, I think. Oh, it's definitely like one of the strongest red cards. Let's see, do I have any cards that generate tokens? Not really. I have some good token support, but I don't have any of the big token generators, so it's kind of like... With fires, I can't really use this. I just take this, to be honest. Really just lean into that white-red. Yeah, there's a... Gideon, though. I gotta take the Gideon. Yep. Okay, going white-red. That's it. Nothing can change my mind. Oh, this card's awesome. This card's great. Could even go mono-white. Oh, man. I do want the dual land, but... Hopefully, one of these 2 lands make it back, so let me go with this first. Juggernaut's a nice one, a nice aggressive card. I go with Splendid Mare, to be honest. Lifelink is pretty cool. Synergizes with Resplendent Angel. It's not a great card, but it works. I love Banefire, but I'm taking the dual land here. 2 dual lands. Very good. Hanged Executioner is probably the way to go. Squee is nice, but let's go with this. Going white heavy. Steam none of these cards are really appealing. I'll take the Steamkin, but this guy's sideboard. Okay, so I can see where this deck is going, and this deck does have some nice promise here. Now, this is one that I might not keep, but we'll see. I do have quite a few white cards. Token generation is kind of cool. This is a much more flexible card, though. I like that it could either buff my own card or deal damage to my opponents. So, because this card might create, like, what, 2 tokens or something? Yeah, let's go with this. Keep this at a 1 cost. Actually, yeah, we'll keep it over here. So Infuriate's probably getting sideboarded. Let me see if I can show something. Let's see how this looks. None of these really good. Let's pick Clockwork Servant. Yes, the dual land made it back. That's 3 dual lands. Whew. Looking good, looking good. I think I take the... This is a tough one. Surveyor, nice land, good land fix. Flame Sweep, good way to clear my opponent's board. And I do have some flying creatures, or just creatures that can weather the Flame Sweep storm. I just go with that. Might have to burn some of my weaker cards, but yeah, it is what it is. They shouldn't have been so weak, they should have known. I wonder why this is here and not the other 4 drops. Yeah, I'll take Juggernaut. Or drop. Alright, last pack. Let's see. I do kind of want to get Winota here, but Winota is such a luck sack-y card. It's probably not the best. So I know it's a trap, but Knight of Grace is a pretty good idea. I am missing 2 drops. Do I even have that many knights? I have 1 knight. Actually, might be a solid card. I'd take it. Yeah, here's another knight. Okay, might not be so bad. Yep. Let's get this. Alright, so our curve is looking kind of solid here. Got quite a few 1-drops, 2-drops, lots of 3-drops. So this is good. This is kind of like the way that you want your deck to look. This over here. It's one of the hard parts when you're drafting a deck like this. Sometimes the temptation is just to get very strong cards, or to get like just cards that fit the curve too perfectly. It's hard to hit that balance. And now this is one of those moments. Let's see, how many enchantments do I have? Because a lot of these cards are incredible. So this is tough. All That Glitters, Seal Away are fantastic. Archons of the Sun's Grace is an awesome card, but I don't have enough enchantments to make it work, and I really want the Acheron War. This card's incredible. But I do definitely want one of these 2. So this is a hard one. I think I kind of want to go for All That Glitters. Kind of want to go for Seal Away. I'm gonna take this and hope something else comes back. Embercleave. Embercleave is another awesome finisher here. Torbrand, nice, but I don't have enough red to make it work. So it's a question of Elspeth versus Embercleave. I think I go with Elspeth here, though. Normally I like Embercleave more. But do I go with Elspeth? Having a flyer that has Embercleave attached to it is kind of like how you win. This is hard. These are both awesome cards. Kind of thinking about this. Yeah, get ECD. That's hard. Okay, another enchantment. Destroy tapped creature, that's awesome. Trapped in tower, even better. Another nice. Another dual land. I have 4 dual lands here. That is great. But I'm kind of worried because my big finishing cards are not that great. So I'm worried that maybe I do need to Embercleave. Take that. This card's pretty cool. It's a nice way, like, to buff your creatures. Decent card. Get it off turn 4, turn 5. Not bad. Not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Let's see what else I have here. I'll take this just in case I need another enchantment. But I didn't get Archons of Sun's Grace, so unfortunately my 5 enchantments might not pay off. That's the downside. I feel like when I do get Archon of Sun's Grace, I never have enough enchantments. When I do have enough enchantments, I don't have Archon. Oh, it's nice. Knight of Grace fell back to me. First strike, generally good card. Oh yeah, Troll Master 3000. Yeah, is B. Wish. All these are kind of bad. Nope, none of the cards I wanted made it back. But that's to be expected, those are all awesome cards. So do I take the 1-drop Goblin Soldier here? I take this, that creates the tokens. The tokens might be more useful for what I'm going for. Yes, I take Drives. Card I'll never use. Shepherd of the Flock could be good. Hey, that's nice. Skysaver is pretty cool, but really just if you're going in a super custom deck. Like if I had Embercleave, that card would be the nuts. I do not have Embercleave. So now, unfortunately, I have plenty of playables, but now comes the hard part. I have to cut 8 of these bad boys down, and I have no idea what I am cutting. Probably cutting Rigging Runner. So in general, I want to get rid of as many red cards as possible, and only get rid of the white cards that I think I will not use whatsoever. So Flying Menace is actually kind of solid, a good way to poke my opponent down. This is nice if I go for a more control-oriented build. I don't really like Shepherd of the Flock that much, though it is a good way to protect my own creatures from my opponent's shenanigans. Now, Rampaging Ferocidon actually might counter the way that my deck works, because I do want to be gaining life, but, you know, something I can live with. Probably just play one of the two. I don't think I need Intervention. I do like this card a lot. I don't know if I'd be able to play it. It's one of those that I feel like this is a big trap just because of how much mana it takes. But I am worried that I don't really have enough finishers. How many legendaries do I have? 1, 2, 3. Not that much. Payoff from some of these cards. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the lands I got, but the deck as a whole is kind of lacking. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of shenanigans where I use Helm of the Host to duplicate some of my other creatures, like Aurelia. What's a legendary creature actually say? Oh yeah, it's like a Splendid Angel. Might have to do something like that. Some weird plays in that sense. Oh, the most important part though, I have to pick the lands. Let's see. What lands should we go for here? Which of these really scream like angels? You know, like angels and demons. And not angels and demons, but like angels and I guess like ruthlessness. Which one of these has like... I like this one for knights and stuff. It's open land. That one's very nice actually. I go for this. This is one of the classics, I think. This one's awesome. John Avon. The castles and stuff are nice too. This is probably my favorite plane. I haven't done this one before. Let's see, what red lands do we go for? I guess we'll pick something from Thrones as well. Oh, it's nice. I've done this one before. It's kind of interesting. That one's kind of cool, to be honest. Go with this. Let's take that out. Do I have enough humans and non-humans? I don't think so. I have angels, but I only have like I have 1, 2, 3. Actually, I have 3 humans, and I have plenty of non-humans. I don't know if that's worth running. Fight as 1. Just because I'll be creating knights. 2 white humans, it might be worth it. I'll take it out for now, because I'm trying to take cards out. Maybe I put it back in. Need Gideon. Gideon is good. I can take out Slender Mare. It's okay. Flame Sweep is alright. I like how flexible this card is. It could just destroy a creature, or I can make one of my own creatures stronger. Exiling a graveyard seems kind of good. So, Underrage Hound gives me something to like use in late game. Might take this out. Flying Menace is kind of cool. Hanged Executioner is really good, especially with Helm of the Host. You could do all sorts of shenanigans, or you could keep duplicating this card. Probably do the same thing with Splendid Angel. Crown of War is nice. I need to get rid of one more card. I want to get rid of the Flame Sweep. Might get rid of no, because this is sometimes how I get rid of Planeswalkers. Get rid of Juggernaut. Okay, let's give this a go. I don't know if Elspeth was the right call. I don't know if I needed Embercleave instead. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yeah, let's show the white land. Oh, that's a nice swamp. I don't know if that's appropriate for Twitch. Yeah, I'll just play that. Oh, nice. Yeah, so sometimes, this card has one of those cards that were like, it's called an ETB, just when you enter the battlefield it does something. So I have to be a little bit, sometimes I try to save it too long and then I try to use it later, you know, when it might be more useful. But it's sometimes you want to avoid being too greedy. Because I could, let's say, hold on to this card all game and never have a situation where I can really make use of its enter the battlefield effect. If I play it now, it might be useful. That's not good. So what I'll do here, pay 2 life, Ignite, push. So I'll play his Fires of Invention. This is a really hard one. I'll attack with this. So this card is fantastic. It gives a lot of value. As you can see, these effects here on the side, it creates extra knight tokens, and it can also just destroy creatures once you get enough knights going. So hopefully I can get Elspeth off. That's it. Now this is hard. Which one do I want to get rid of more? The one that generates knights, or the one that that can make more creatures? I think they both give a lot of value. This one seems worse though. I think I might take this one out of the way. Then I think I play the tokens. And next turn I convoke them all to make a big army. Ouch! So I swing with this. Okay. My opponent is quite low. Let's see, we're going for 7 wins, so let's see if I can get this first win on the board. Wow, so many great cards. Opponent really has the sauce here. So I don't know if I should just swing next turn. I don't think so. I don't think that's the wisest move. What I think is probably a much smarter move. I wanted to convoke my cards. Let's see if I can do that still. Okay, so ouch. So I'm going to sacrifice this, probably exile this one, because you see his afterlife, so that means that if Nightmare Shepherd actually gets the effect to go off, then this afterlife will activate twice. That is no good. I would much rather that not happen. So here, so let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would be game, but there's no need to push recklessly. So what I'll do is I'll do this, and now I will tap. Oh, should I have tapped the creatures for it? I'm not sure how that works. Well, in a way this is pretty cool, because even if he has some magic card that can like destroy my whole field, Elspeth's Conqueror's Death will bring one of those cards back next turn. So I should really be looking at a W here. Just wish I could have convoked my cards. Alright, and that's an easy win. Very nice. Let's see what happens next. So far this is looking good, but it's really just... I would say that game just like really worked out. I top decked very nicely. I was able to remove all my opponent's threat. I got Fires of Invention. Very good card. So... Wait! Okay, it's a pretty good opening hand. I see the Fires, I see the Rulia. Turn 4 is basically when I go off. And I start with the dual land. It's the Scry. It's not that... Scry lands are normally kind of slow, but when they're turn 1, means I could really go into some juicy stuff. So here... Normally, I might be cool with the land. I'm not going to take it. I have a feeling there's more lands coming up, and I do not want more than 4 lands. Yep, see? So. Do not need any more than that. Wow, that's a strong card. He's going to get a lot of advance. My opponents will get plenty of advantage using this. These cards are really good. So when you play draft, You know, when you play these formats the first few times, you see a card like Search for Ascanta, which says that you can look at the top card of your library, you may put it in your graveyard. Then if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you can transform it. You may look at a card like that and think, well, that's not that good, right? Because you only see the like immediate value of it, but it's the kind of card that gets much better as the game keeps progressing. Soon, my opponent will have overwhelming value, assuming he can get it off. He'll be able to basically just shuffle through his, look at the top of his deck and pick the cards that will help him win the game. So my goal is to win before he ever gets the opportunity, and I have actually a very good setup to do that. With the Acheron War, I can steal whatever creature he plays next. With the Cavalry Drill Master, I can make my Rulia or my Sky Terror all the stronger. He hasn't played anything. I wonder why. And I think here, I'm guessing he has something, he has an instance, so Sky Terror is based on what I know about these decks. Because their attacking spells tend to be cheaper. Oh, never mind, he doesn't have one. So, can I use its Convoke here? Yep. Well, I win this one anyway. Yeah, so what's cool about the white and red deck, I mean, red kind of does this on its own, where it just stomps your opponents and it beats them before they can get going. But what the white has some more features. It has, you can give your other vigilance or whatever, it makes it, it's not great, I do need a mountain, but I'll hold on to it because I see some early plays. I don't think that, like, I used to think white and red was very strong. I'm not so sure if I still feel that way. I don't think it's bad, but what I find is that white and red, it really is like, it's so dependent on what cards you get. Overwhelming. But if you do not get like any late game finishers, then it becomes really bad. In this case, I don't really have too many late game finishers. I have like Gideon that will help me go, but like this is not a great card in this particular deck. I don't have enough knights, I think, to make it work. Well, I have and as I say that, I have 2 knights on the board, so actually if I can get 2 more lands, then maybe I will be able to play Circle of Loyalty. It'll look cool. Is it? Let's see if they block. So this card is first strike, which means that whenever it fights another monster, another creature, it attacks first, which is great. So like in a game like Yu-Gi-Oh, the monsters would just collide into each other and the one with more attack wins, right? In a game in like Magic, you hit each other, but your attack hits their life, basically, or like your power hits their health, and vice versa. Different in this game. Now, do I play the Rampaging to get schmoving? Vigilance, Lifelink, or Indestructible. This is a tough one. I think I'm going to play this. The reason I'm going to play this is to start pinking my opponent down, and also because I could get over this Kraken. But this Kraken is actually a huge problem. I've missed 2 land drops, so that means I can't play my big buffs. So I actually might just lose this game because I should have mulliganed. Rogel. Okay, let's get Gideon going. So I'll give a creature Vigilance, Lifelink, or Indestructible. Probably give this Indestructible. Now let's swing first. force them to double block. Yeah. Because this card is going to be huge. I am so scared of Meteor Kraken. Didn't keep building. I really should. There must be a reason why he's not paying mana here. Can't play Uro, so it makes me nervous. What is going on? What do I do? Oh, okay, I see. The ramp's coming. I really need to get a land here. That's... Oh no! So is this what the plan is, to equip this to Rigel? Oh man, that's amazing. What a combo. Now this I will definitely trade for. Yes. Unfortunately though, I can't cast this. Let's give this one life. No. Vigilance? I'll give it lifelink. I can attack with both of these here. I have God's Willing. So hopefully next turn, if Gideon stays alive, I basically just win off of God's Willing, because I can protect it from whatever my opponent has going on. So, just can't fill up their grave. He's going to equip this card. Yeah, that's going to be bad. I just have to let it happen. And I will have to block with Underworld Rage Hound. I was nervous before, but actually this game is looking quite good. No, Sarkhan. Sarkhan is so powerful. Imagine he summons a dragon here. And there's not much I can do. Well, actually, I think that was a mistake. Well, not a mistake. I mean, I just don't know if it's enough. Let's pay 2 life here anyway. So, what I think I do... Let's see. So if I give... a 6, exile target permanent... So I think I could just win this here. So I could say if I exile this, he has 1 card, so I think it still works here. Do I get rid of the dragon? I think I get rid of... Let's see. Okay. I put protection on this card. Protection from red. And that's it. Game 3. Quickly we can do this run. Perhaps we can hit a sub. Oh, so far, all things considered, it's going very well. So if I really want to get under an hour, if I really want to beat the speed run here, I have to make sure that I do not lose a game. Or if I lose a game, it's very quick. I just concede. This is okay. Not great. The Scryland, the fires. Oh. Wait. Kind of nervous. I almost feel like mulliganing the hand, but just having the 3 lands and fires makes me hesitant. Let's see, I can't read my opponent's deck. They had no sleeves. Oh, it's black. I want the 4th land. You know what? I'll keep it this time just because I might need to guarantee that 4th land to really hit Circle of Loyalty. It's actually really nice. So, this card will have hexproof from black, so protection from black would be better, but it's going to be a powerful card. A nuisance, a real nuisance for my opponent. Problem is, when this zombie gets to 6/6, I might get smoked, so we'll see. Might have to pop an integrity on it. Hey. Very good. Alright, let's pump my guy up. Sure, they're going to block, right? You don't want to eat 5 to the dome this early. I'm kind of hoping they don't block. Alright. Well, that's good. That means... So, this card has the second effect. So one is that you sacrifice a life and you summon a zombie token every turn. It's kind of bad. Or annoying, I should say. But what... Okay. Sucks. Each player gets a card. Wait, this is card 2. So, I hear I'd probably get rid of Hanged Executioner. I love Hanged Executioner, but probably has to go. Sacrifice a creature. Get rid of that. Alright. We drop the fires. We blast this. I gain 3 life. And I swing for 3. Okay. The thing, and I like Dread Horse a lot. You get a great return on investment. It's that kind of thing that gives you turn to turn. Might not be enough for my opponent here, but yeah. What can you do? Alright, so here, fine, get to play Circle of Loyalty. I don't think they have any counter spells or anything like that. It's pretty cool though. So now I can create. Oh, did I cast it wrong? Oof, I'm bad. I thought I cast it with the using Fires of Invention. Okay, that could actually cost me the game. I'll be down a token now. Yikes. Maybe I have to slow down. If I win in spite of this, oof, it'd be good, but it's not great for my speedrun goal. Nah, I would have died anyway. Okay, let's see. So, I don't have a target for Elspeth, so I just end. Green. That means Vraska might show up, or one of those annoying green-black cards. Has a lot of okay. 2 Bane. No, he's not. He can't attack anyway, so I as well just drop this card. And there's nothing to Elspeth here. Maybe I just dropped Elspeth. Nice swing though. I need to put my opponent on the clock. I'll keep this in my hand, but okay. How did it make so many food tokens? Oh yeah, Taste of Death. Okay. Wow. Nice. Good utility there. Mayhem Devil. Okay, so now I have something that I can pop. This is great for him. It's a nice setup. Consider it. I can make this here. Force him to use all of his Mayhem Devil stuff. Now I have something to hit. Sure. Yeah, might as well use the value while you have it. This is going to be a long game. The downside is I don't think my deck has that many answers for a long game. Okay. I like this. I'm summoning knights, summoning zombies. It's interesting to see the two deck philosophies work out. Ah, yes, Circle of Loyalty. Yeah, you know how these knights are. Loyal. No, Midnight Reaper. Should play Jackbox games. Something that. Whoa. There's some tricks here? I'm nervous. What a slow game. It's unfortunate. Nothing all that exciting to do here. So I guess I attack with this knight. See what happens. Yep, he draws a card. Maybe I should stop attacking, actually. My opponent has been able to destroy every one of these knights whenever the opportunity arises. I was expecting to be able to have an army of these guys. No, Bantu. I think I lose here. Game. And I keep saying that, it's just that normally this does not happen. I mean, as if you've seen any of my earlier games, normally just they fire off. Like, pew, 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 pew. Here. Pretty scary stuff. Shattering that token. Okay, I think I cycled these. Who do I get back? The spirits. But I'm probably going to sacrifice this spirit. Don't tell them that. Ah, yes. My elephant person. My elephant cleric. So, I use this ability here. Sacrifice it, get rid of my boy Bantu. Yeah, so he'll be back. He'll be back. Unfortunately. Combat. I think I can swing with. I think I can swing with all of my guys here. Let's see what happens. Yep. So I think my opponent draws a card here. Get closer to Bantu. Perhaps I should have gotten rid of. That's unfortunate for them. But very good for me. Get my big guns out. So use fires along with this card, so I may just fire it off now. Just so I could scry. Flying Menace. Because that was a 4/4 Flying Menace. It's a real grind fest here. Guessing Bonsu comes out and sacrifices some seconds. Oh, sack some lands, right? A deck that involves very strong. It only runs like 1 or 2 cards that have mana cost above 5. So, Ras goes out. Oh no. Tokens, I guess. A lot of sacrificing going on. Good for my opponent, bad for me. Oh no. It's on the way. And now I get double block. More flyers. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait. Okay, it's actually my opportunity to take out some goons here. Okay. Wow. Yeah, my opponent really stabilized here. It's going to be rough. I really should have just resigned this game or conceded right away because I've been making quick progress on my opponent, so... Okay, let's see what I get. And its abilities can't be activated. So then I wonder, do I hit the goose here? Probably better to hit the shepherd. Oh, yeah, it has to be a creature without flying. So then, I think I just swing with both of these here. Draw power. A solid card. I'm fortunate, but my opponent does not have that much removal. I would be in big trouble. Let's see. Card's kind of solid. That's another flyer to hold me down. I think I just have to protect my life points here. mass of power of 6. Yikes. So I'm going to wait until my opponent declares their attackers. It's just so I know how to best react. Man, I don't know if I can... 5 cards. Liliana? Man, we each have to sacrifice 2. That would be awful for me. Not so bad for them. They get to draw 2 cards from that. Okay. So let's see if I could do this right here. So I'm going to use these 2 tokens. I block this. So now I get to heal up. Oh no. I think the trigger only goes off once. Yes, let's go. Obviously planned. Oh, and my opponent's coming close to deck out. I might just be able to do this if I can... Unfortunately, I think I have to keep the lifelink here. Yeah. No way. Oh! Yes! No way, I still win this! Let's go! But, unfortunately, this is slowing down my 7-0 run. Good thing I did not resign early then. Wow. So, skill or luck? When did I start this run? At like... Oh, I don't really remember. Very similar hand to the last game, except no Fires of Invention. It's unfortunate. Scry hands. Nice. Alright. Let's scry. Sky Terror. Gives me a 2-drop. Already early. But I think I'm going to move. I don't really... I already 2-drop, and I'm looking more for like 5, something like that. Haste guy. And then the Menace might have been more useful, actually. Just using it, so could have been a useful. Okay. Most likely gets popped by Fanatical Firebrand. It is what it is. Then on the turn, Fanatical Firebrand will just use its ability. That will be sad. It's out of enters tapped. Let's see what we can do next turn. I want to steal something juicy. None of them are particularly good. It's kind of be good. Might be better just take kill. Yeah, you know. Yeah, because they're going to be tapped. Yeah, let me go ahead and steal this guy. So I'm going to force that guy to trade next turn. Fires. Let's do 5. No, I should have kept this card to trade. Edwin, come on. Hey, brother. Ah. I give that back. Yeah, so... not great. I think I convoke here. It's kind of like all I could do. Play this. And then hopefully I draw into a land so I can use Helm of the Host on top of Venerated Loxodon. Let's see though. Yeah, this is kind of rough hand. It's not going all that great. I imagine my opponent doesn't attack. No land still. Ouch. So now I'm a little bit skeptical. In a way, I don't want to drop this, but I'll keep this up for blocking. I'll swing with the 4. Maybe they double block. Maybe they have instants to like it now, then eat like 8 damage next turn, potentially. Guessing there's an instant. Never mind. Oh, my opponent must be in a very unfortunate situation if that's how they have to trade. I don't mind, of course. We take those. Though they have 4 creatures smack the board or something, it's because they might be missing more greens. So, still, not enough mana. This is terrible. So I kind of want to keep the Rampaging Ferocidon, so I think I swing with this. Okay. Nothing. Really? And it's a good thing I scried away that creature early on. What's the name of this creature? Let's see if I can find the name. Sky Terror, because if I didn't do that, then you're waiting. Got another land. That's good for them. I would like another land too, especially before Sarkhan's Unsealing starts firing off bolts at me. So, okay, not the land I wanted, but I'll take it. Let's see, I don't think this will work. Yeah. So, very unfortunate stuff. Oh, at least it's a land. So I think in this act with these two, do 7. If my opponent doesn't kill one of these creatures, I might just win outright. Okay. 1, 2, and it gets reach. I can absolutely get rid of this card. But is it worth it? I would get rid of 2 of my own creatures. And while I do want to stop this, you know what? Don't see any creatures. I want to slow them down as much as possible. We'll see if this is a misplay later. May very well be. It may be that kind of big brain play that saves me. I doubt it, but let's see. All I need is 1 more land. I can drop this card, and then I can clone it with Helm of Host. And that's it. It's a shame, but I really have just been deprived of lands this game. Ah! Yikes! Oh. No, that was a misplay. That's it. how small this guy is. Imagine just another big monster coming. Messed up though. What he should have done is used Sarkon's Unsealing to hit me here, and then use this creature to attack me. Does he have 4 more? Alright. Yeah, I block here. Even if there's like some sort of battle trick. It's worth it, get rid of the 4-drop. Summons 2 tokens, it's fine. Those tokens are so much easier to deal with than whatever creature you're playing against. Awesome. Finally. Alright, so they have to block. You block or die here. It's my kind of ultimatum. Bang. And this is why I draft Helm of the Host. Sometimes it takes a while to get going, but in Cube, you know that you're going to have opportunities for that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oops, yeah, oops indeed. I mean, I would still have like quadruple blocked or whatever. So here, I block this. I don't really think, yeah, you know, I could just block everything. It doesn't matter. I think they lose. Bum, bum, bum. Ouch. Yikes. Sorry about that, buddy. Gotta look at. Yeah, that guy got destroyed. Oh my god. So it's looking good. We're 5-0 right now. Might actually. Well, I don't know, actually. I haven't kept track of how long I've been doing this stream, but might actually be able to post a quick run. Yeah, destroyed. Yeah, 5-0 looking good so far. Let's see. Alright, let's see, let's try to make this quick, right? So, I'll keep rampaging for Usadon, but I really would like a land coming up. Also dual land, respectable. Play this. Smack down the Underworld Rage Hound using Angry Dog. Is this supposed to be like Cerberus? It's unfortunate because you would imagine Cerberus would be like a bigger card or more intimidating or something like that, but no, in this case, just yeah, it's just a 2-drop 3/1. It does come back from the Underworld though, so like it comes back from the grave, I suppose. Makes sense. I might just play this here. Get some protection from black. Normally I would smack down the Rampaging Ferocidon, but black is a deck that has a ton of destruction spell. He hits me with a red bolt. Oh well, that's fine. That's all okay. Ah, and he gets the nuts. When he gets the nuts, there's not too much I could do there. Except, of course, drop my own stuff. Not sure what I could have done here. Keeping Knight of Grace would have been nice. Would have given me a good answer to Choblin. To Goblin Chain Whirler Choblin. Let's see. It's going to be a rough one. Trash. Yo. This guy's playing my deck. Okay. Let's banish this card. It's going to be a little annoying. Rather not deal with it. Let's see, can I play that yet? So I'll play this. See, I'm trying to speed run here, so I really want to run through my opponent as quickly as possible. But it's quite telling that I have a smaller hand than they do. And my deck is not really aggro, so that could be good, but it probably means I'm running out of gas. So let's hope I get another land so I can play Circle of Loyalty. No. Card's obnoxious. He's most likely going to make us discard cards. Yep. Still not that great. So deal 3 damage to a target. Gotta get rid of that guy. Let's see. The downside about this is then my Elspeth will not work as well. So actually, let's leave the Rampaging Ferocidon. So Elspeth brings a card back from the graveyard once you hit his 3rd saga, so I'm going to wait. Alright, let's see. But man, I was really relying on this card to give me that kind of turn by turn value. So, scoop it up. Let's see, I'm not scooping yet. Chandra! So I need to land here. I could get a juicy land, I can hit Chandra. That'll be okay. I'll block one of these guys. Alright. Chandra. Chandra's a cool card. Nice. I put this down. Use Elspeth. Hit Elspeth. I mean, hit Chandra. Double swing. Oh, this guy is... He's hoping that he can stack a bunch of red cards here. The aggro war. Nice. Okay. No, the Dragon Master. Okay, I think I lose here. I don't really have a good way of dealing with this stuff. Man. Okay, of course I take the 4 damage here. So I have to swing. Actually, I think I could have convoked there. Maybe I messed up. No blocks. The risk factor is coming up. +1/1. I've only... Yeah, I have to attack here. I lose. No, this run. Not surprised playing red? Well, if you go on my YouTube, Lubu1777, you'll see that I actually have just won using a black and green deck. So if you want to see some content that is not with red, which I totally understand because red is a very overplayed color, then by all means, check that out. I won! Wow, how did that happen? Oh no, I'm just saying Lubu1777. I don't know who you are. You sound like a pretty cool guy, though. I mean, you're watching this, so you have to be cool. He's so bad. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. This is a speed run. Let's see if I can hopefully get under an hour. Might have to do some editing tricks. But that would be great. It will look great on my YouTube channel. Nice on my Twitch channel, too. You should have seen it earlier. I won because my opponent decked out. So, like, I've had This deck I'm playing is supposed to be an aggro deck. It's supposed to just like fire off and beat my opponent by turn 6, but instead it's looking like a stall deck with Rampaging Ferocidon as the MVP. Ooh, this is taking too long. I wonder if the waiting gets edited out. Well, maybe that's true. But, you know, a good player makes their opponent play worse. You know, that's part of it. If your opponent's too comfortable and they play their best, then what does that say about you, you know? You're not testing them. An 80. Alright, let's see. So most likely, I go first, so I'm going to aim to drop Sky Terror. Share. My card's pretty annoying, but hopefully I can just kind of fly past it. I don't want to waste Trapped in the Tower on this little weak creature here. Rather use it on something slightly bigger. Tithe Taker is a good example. Even then, I'm not so sure. Is this really the wave? Because that's not an activated ability. So then do I just wait and counter? Do I give my creature vigilance? Yeah, actually, I think that's it. Yes. This song is probably one that I shouldn't leave, but yeah. It's a great song, but the lyrics might be a little bit too much. Elspeth. Hopefully I can Elspeth his Elspeth. Their Elspeth. Let's see where this goes. A swing, dude. Yes. Let's go. Elspeth the Elspeth. This is really coming down. It's down to the wire here. I guess I would bring back the Sky Terror. Nice, nice. Gotta respect that. Whatever these two cards are, I wonder if they're just lands. Good, so Elspeth's second effect is currently in play, making all of my opponent's cards cost more. Let's see what happens though. Hopefully I can pull out this 7th win here. It would be quite massive, quite cool. That's a fun song. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Probably just going to sign off after I get this 7th win. It's looking like I'm going to get it, but you know, can't be too eager. I can bring Gideon back? Oh, that's right. I can also bring a Planeswalker. Fantastic. Okay. Let's give this creature... Now, if I give it Indestructible, he can just pop it right afterwards. If I give it Vigilance, I think I give it Vigilance. Because if they already have the destruction spells, they will use it there, or they'll use it on Gideon anyway, so it's probably better to just push for game and try to get this like desperate last minute grab, because I have no cards in my hand, my opponent has 4, so I really need to get an attack off with either of these two cards next turn. Oh, okay, I get it now. The match was a win share. Yeah, I messaged a random person beforehand. I was like, hey, mind helping me out here? This will be good for the algorithm. Sorry, I just got it now. Probably because I was reading Sahre. I had no idea what that meant. Ouch. Okay. Let's see. First strike. No. Okay, so it's 2 defenders. This is going to be hard. Yeah, you attack the Gideon, of course. Oh, let's go! I think this is it. Oh, I could have just hit the player. Oh well. Swing with Gideon, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Stream viewers extraordinaire. You have just witnessed a 7-0 run, which sounds just as impressive as it is in reality. Fantastic. And this is great too. Wow, I have a full run here. I'm not sure what I will do mono red. No, it's not. It's the red cards put in work, but really the MVP of this deck I think is Helm of the Host, and I would say Harmonious Archon. This card is fantastic. So let's see what prizes I got. Let's pop these. Where did they go? Okay, let's look at my collection and we'll see the newest cards I got. Agonizing Remorse, Comet Ranger. That's it? I had to have gotten more cards. Can you look up new cards? Oh, let's see that. Oh, here we go. Brass Bounty. That's cool. Blanchwood Armor. Shadowwood. Paravel. Okay, so fantastic. This was a pretty cool run. Okay, actually, I don't know why I'm saving that. So, very interesting. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I am definitely going to hop off now. I appreciate your support. I am going to be updating my YouTube here, so I will most likely post this video up, and you can definitely check it out later. I am going to be working on streaming some other games, perhaps like Settlers of Catan or Overwatch later this week. Otherwise, please enjoy your evening, enjoy yourself, treat yourself, and I will see you another time.